Ooh, I'm a little fuzzy today. So let me just, here we go. So how can you resolve conflict, or how can you move through conflict with your partner, or actually with anyone? Even if you have kids or anyone, you could go through conflict with anyone. So when you are having a talk, a very serious situation in your life with someone else, let me get the microphone here so that you can hear me better. I think this is a better quality. And I just pushed the button. Okay, so if you have in your relationship, if there is any kind of conflict happening, any kind of serious topic that needs to be talked about, anything that is kind of like rocking the boat, or even if it's not rocking the boat, but if it's serious, it probably is. So if you are coming through that situation with a bit of humor, with being a bit more open to the situation and not taking it personally, that's going to be one of the steps that's going to help you to really resolve it, and to really become and be in a state of calm, of joy, of, hey, it's a crap situation. I totally get it. Let's work our way through it, right? Without chopping our head off, please. Because we don't need that. We don't need to be chopping our heads off because of having a problem. No. So what we are going to be doing is basically, or what you can do in the situation, is to actually come out and maybe make a little fun of it. Maybe see it as a charming disruption in your life. And if you are coming from this place of not taking everything so seriously, it's going to add that lightness to it. It's going to add a fun aspect to it. It's going to add that detachment, that it is not a you-ness. It's a situation, right? Maybe you provoked it, maybe you did something that created the situation, or your partner did something that created the situation, but the fact is, or the situation is still happening outside of you, no matter what you did in order to create it, unless you're allowing it to affect you internally. And so if you are really distancing yourself from this and looking at it like, okay, so this is something that I did, or this is something that your partner did, or this is something that just happened, okay, without your doing. Although the law of attraction says we are creating through the choices that we make. But what I want to say is that if you can actually take a step back, look at the thing that's happening right there, remove yourself emotionally from that, or maybe add a little humor to it. Add a little humor to it. It's going to make it so much easier to go through it, even if there is so much stuff going on. And coming from that place, and also calmness and inner calm, the inner sovereignty, the inner joy, the inner willpower, the willpower to get through it, the willpower, sheer willpower to simply make it through a situation. And you will. Because that's how the law of attraction works. That's just how it works, period. And there are people, yes, they can influence your life situation and all of that, which is happening here right now with me. So I'm stepping out of that, but I am giving you the tools that I have in order to create calm and sovereignty within me. And you can you can also use that in a relationship with a partner. And I have done this multiple times, so many times, in fact, that people were saying, God, it's really easy to be with you. And we had like really serious topics that needed to be talked about. Sometimes it was intimacy related, sometimes it was, financial related, sometimes it was this, sometimes it was that. I don't know what this is right now. So whenever you are coming into a situation that is, a serious thing, add a little bit more lightness to it, add a little bit more fun to it, add a little bit more, turn on the music or play music in your head. Like fun stuff, fun theme songs, maybe a clown song or you just imagine your partner wearing a red nose, but you have to do this mutually, right? So that you can actually overlook the situation and come from a place of being human, having a basis for a feel-good emotion. That is what I want to say, a feel-good emotion. So it's either happiness, it's joy. I prefer joy because it goes deeper. Or you're coming like from just humor and just making fun of the situation a bit, laugh about it, right? So sometimes there's even laughter yoga or something like this. I saw this on YouTube the other day, and that was really cool. They were going like, and we're doing this. And I just had to laugh. I had to laugh so much. I had to hold against the wall and I was bending over. And when I first heard it, it's like laughing yoga. Okay, let me check this out. I have no idea if this even works. So this would be something that you could do as well, right? You're just getting into that and doing something that gets you into another state of being, into another state than being angry. You don't want to be angry. We don't need that. Right? Anger, sadness, everything that's dragging people down. Right? Yes, you can feel this, but the gist is you get to choose your emotions. You get to choose who you want to be in every situation. Do you want to be an old fart? Do you want to be the complainer? No, of course not. No one wants to be that. You maybe want to be understood. You maybe want to be taken serious. And that is correct. That is right. Yes? And being loved, that's also right. Because we need it as human beings. We just need it. Otherwise, we wouldn't need each other so much. And with it, I'm going to leave you now. And if you need help with conflict in your relationships or conflict within yourself, message me. And I'm going to set you up for a free clarity call, your free clarity call. And I'll see you then or in the next video. Bye.